Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So this is part 2 to the Digger's Den. If you guys haven't seen the first video, go ahead and check that out before jumping into this one. But if you've already caught up, then let's proceed. So we basically, where we left off, we unfortunately met with an untimely demise, of course, pretty standard with regards to, what did I just not eat? I didn't eat something. Oh no. This fella here, there we go. Okay, yeah, so unfortunately we met with a slight untimely demise and we nearly finished off this fella over here, Mr. Hunter Harry, hey, and Mr. Kodiak Bear, of course, in that position. Oh, where are you, Mr. There you are, sir. Okay, so we should be able to take this fella out, no problems. And come on you, sir. There we go, we're nearly done, of course. And that's it. Well, that's nice. Finally, we got Mr. Hunter Harry out of the way, and we can continue on and continue to, you know, finish off this little Digger's Den run, of course. Let's go ahead and open up this. This is going to continue on and take us, I think that's going to take us out to the same spot, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man, I'm already chocked to the brim with the stuff here, so I'm going to have to unfortunately leave that there, but I think we go down this way, don't we? Yeah, it takes us back to where we were. There we go. I thought so. I had thought so. So let's go ahead and drop a few things off, of course. So we don't need any of this at the moment. A lot of this is largely irrelevant to me for the moment, but I need to hang on to a few things as well. All right, let's go. Schofield, we should be good. And okay, I think we're pretty tidy, I think we are pretty tidy. We are, oh, let's continue on. Now, I think we have to go over this way, if I'm not mistaken, and we are heading over to this spot over here, which I think this is the last section of, yes, it is, from, thought I was right with this. Now, yes, there's going to be a ton of snowdrifts here. We're going to have a lot of enemies, of course, coming through. Of course, with the mature doggy. Unfortunately, I couldn't one-shot you, as I would have loved to have had that of happening, but that's okay. It is what it is. And yes, of course, we're going to have to take these fellas over to the respective caves and basically detonate all of these fellas. So unfortunately, we've got to do that, don't we? We've got some pumpkin pie. We've got some little bits and pieces here. A lot of this, actually, you know what, we should probably start picking up some of these now as well. Alright, Naka, get out of my way. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Steel Shotgunner. Alright, sir, come on. We need you to, thank you. Alright, let's just go ahead and quickly heal up and try and go through these snowdrifts as quickly as possible. Alright, you. Of course. Mr. Miner, out of here. Thank you. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and pick this up. And as soon as I attempt to pick up something, of course, it's by design. It has to be by design. I should know better. I should really know a lot better. Okay. Okay, pick this up. And let's just head down over here. And I would imagine as soon as I get anywhere near this thing, I'm going to have some enemies, right? As long as I quickly race back and detonate you, of course. Really? Come on, come on. Wow. Seriously, guys, come on. Really? Come on, people. That really sucks. Okay, so I think we're getting this little section here to open up, if I'm not mistaken. So that was detonated. So that's fine. And then we just go over this one. Ooh, okay, you guys are a little bit frisky, aren't you? Okay, Mr. Whaler. Come on, dude. Come on down. And Mr. Thug. Mr. Thug and Mr. Miner. Oh, I knew it. Didn't think that was going to hold, but that's okay. Alright. So, what do I need to do now? Is this the main arena? I'd like to... No, it's not. I don't think it is. It's a little bit further in, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's just pick up that. Yeah, so this is the main arena here. And I'm going to do the same thing over here to block the, what do you call it? It needs to block this mine over here. So let's just quickly pick this up. And as soon as we've got someone coming out, which will probably be about halfway, yep, like that, drop it. Drop it. God, I feel like sometimes my thumb inputs just do not register for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't understand it. Okay. Let's quickly drop this over here, and I'm guessing by the time we get to the mechanism, there's going to be some running enemies. Oh, right there. Of course there are. Thank you very much, and let's just quickly go ahead and just disable that and get those guys from preventing them from attacking me, I guess. Done? Thank you. Oh, man. Okay, so this is the final arena. And I feel like I should probably use my good clothing for this, because I think I'm just going to dump the whole lot, I reckon. It's just going to be like that. So I feel like this is probably going to be the best attack. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. But actually, one thing I didn't actually show you guys in the previous video, which I should have. So basically, I am, close to 1.5 days or stages away from being up to date. So I've fallen a little bit behind the 8 ball here, but that's okay. We can make up time. And I've done a couple of little bits and pieces. I've done the canyon trials. I actually I skipped that, so I spent some coin on that just to give you guys a bit of an idea. We're about to clear the diggers den for the first time, and then we're gonna have to wait till it resets and then go again, and then pass any limited time events. So we're already up nearly halfway on that. And we're on our way killing bosses as well. I guess I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to skip the bosses as well, because I feel like that's going to take a little bit of toll on my end. I should probably heal real quick and just get myself up to full. And all right, big fella, let's do it. Yes, let's see what I'm capable of. And we've got these fellas coming at me straight away. Mate, you guys didn't waste any time, did you? All right, come on, hit him. Thank you. Oh Jesus, I just realized I'm nearly dead here. Oh my God. Alright, heal, heal, heal. Thank you very much. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Okay, let's just quickly heal. Oh, okay, let's just run a little bit. And okay, and you guys are going to come at me, of course. Mr. Still Gun Shotgun, and we'll get out of there before you die, sir. Alright, we don't need any of that. Do not need any of that. Heal, and I'm already about to die again. Jeez Louise. Okay, and you're throwing dynamite. That's fine. Right, so you're nearly halfway done, which is nice. I feel like I'm going to die here. Just putting it out there, people. Okay. Oop. Okay, I'm going to die here. Okay, quickly, put these on. Those on, and get out of there. Okay, we're out of dodge for now. Mate, you pack a punch, sir. Absolutely pack a punch. Oh, Jesus. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Okay, home stretch. Okay, a couple of thou to go, and you are done. Okay, well, that was fun and eventful. So we finally got there. So I managed to take this bad boy out, and yes, well, surprisingly, I didn't die. I'm actually quite thankful for that. So we did get some stuff here as well. So we're going to obviously go ahead and check out the main loot. But what I want to do beforehand is let's just quickly go ahead and collect some of the bits and pieces here. And look, this was a hectic. It is a hectic zone. You're not going to get through here without dying at least once, and if you see my previous video, you know why. And I think I actually died at the same point again, if I'm not mistaken, in the first time that I actually ran the Digger's Den myself. So I think that sort of works out. So I've got to work out a way to sort of stay alive is what I'm sort of trying to get at. But yeah, so I think that's something that I sort of need to work out in my own time. But otherwise, if you guys got some tips and stuff like that on how you run the Digger's Den, let me know in the comment section, because I'll be keen to know. We've got some pretty good stuff here too, by the way. And all right, well, I've got a level 6 emery wheel, so 40 plus damage for crafted knives, so can be found at the Digger's Den. Man spring, and why is that? Yeah, really? I don't think I got my money's worth here, people. For the price of admission, I don't think I got what I intended to get out of this. Let's go ahead and try and take all, and there we go. Ooh, click. Ooh, I actually finished that. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what that might have been? That might have been a different questy. Let's have a quick looky. Yeah, so that was that there. So I've actually finished stage 1. Actually, there you go. So let's go ahead and sort that out. I've got to get more potato seeds. I've got to kill more weasels, and I've got to eat a couple more tier 6 dishes before I'm on to level 12, stage 2. This is all stage 1, by the way. Oh my god. And then the reward's sake, we are up to level 6, which is nice. That's a nice little thing, isn't it? We're getting there, actually. We're getting there. So if you guys don't know the Baril challenge as well, so let me just take a moment of your time just to explain this fella here. So basically, we've got the free version and the golden trek. It is very, very similar to what we're doing currently in the battle pass, but the major difference is there's no time limit. You do this in your own stride, and the best thing about it is this basically helps you work your way up in the new areas that you have promoted yourself to. So what I mean by that, if you have finally unlocked the northern zone for the first time, so you can get access to tier 3, you'll have a mountain challenge, I believe it's called, and then you've got the southern challenge, which is down south, and then you've got the deep water, and then here for tier 6, which is the Baril challenge. And all this basically gives you the opportunity to get you some neat, handy dandy rewards, and obviously you work your way through the tasks here. So there's only 3 stages as well, so I've nearly finished stage 1, which is a good thing, and then excuse me, we've got stage 2 and stage 3 to contend with. But like I said, it's actually a really good motivator to be able to fulfill and get all of these rewards and things like that. So it's a really good thing. So I'm happy that they've included this as an option, and yeah, it just gives you guys a little bit more a little bit more incentive to do things, and it just gives you a bit more structure as well. So yeah, so hopefully you guys do get some value out of that. But we are smashing through this as well, which I'm happy about. I'm actually crafting the tungsten tools as well, and I've got to do a quest from the quest board, which is something that can be easily done, and then we can get on to stage 8 and sort of catch up eventually, which is a nice little thing. And then for everything else, yeah, I've still got a little bit to go with that, so we'll see how that all goes as well, because I'd love to finish all that off. But otherwise, I'm going to have to go ahead and collect everything and bring it downstairs, and get myself ready to do some transporting. I do have the wagon as well in Telelenkia, so we'll eventually need to ferry some stuff across, and we'll have to do some runs here and there and everywhere, I guess. But yeah, look, let me know in the comment section what you thought about that. I've thought about this. I think I actually did okay. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I think I did pretty darn okay, but you guys are going to be my biggest supporters, critics, all that sort of good stuff, and I mean that in the best possible way. You guys are always going to be there to spot me, support me, and do all of that good stuff as well. So you guys are my my best barometer of seeing how well or how poorly I do things. So, I always respect your inputs. But as we go along, actually, I've got to see how far. Okay, I should be sweet with this, because I did end up using an uncommon food buff as well. So that should take me through a lot of these proceedings here as what I'm up to doing here. But let's go ahead and drop some of these in here. And look, let's if we address the age-old question with this as well, is it still worth it despite all of the all of the loots that I picked up and stuff like that. Look, it really comes down to how you sort of look at it for yourselves. I mean, when you're wanting to achieve, I'm trying to find the best wording here for you guys, but when you're trying to achieve leveling up and progressing and things like that, you're always going to need to take a hit in order for you to take a step. So it's always going to be you know, a one step back, two step forward kind of scenario. So you're obviously going to take a bit of a hit in order for you to make some sort of progression, and you might feel like you're going to be in some sort of entrapment to do you know, to complete, you know, things like this. Even where, and use this as being relative to your own level and where you are in the game. If you haven't unlocked the deep water, for example, or you haven't, sorry, let's rephrase that. If we haven't unlocked the Boreal Wilds and we're still in the deep water, it's all still relative to where you sort of are, I guess, in the game. And you know, and by using the that you're taking two step forward, one step back kind of scenario, and you've only made an improvement on, you know, on a singular step, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it really comes down to how you sort of how you basically work towards your goals, right? If you have sporadic goals, you're going to have sporadic outcomes, is the way I sort of look at it. But if you have fixed goals and you have, I'm not going to grab the scrap because the scrap, I've got way too much scrap back at base, but if you work yourself strategically, you're going to benefit from it later on. You might have to play the long game for a little bit, and you might have to you know, do certain things that you may not want to do because you feel like other things are attainable as well. So look, I think there's a quest that I have to partake in that. Why am I getting clipped every single time? So I'm getting some gunpowder, which is nice actually too, by the way. I've just realized. So yeah, so like I said, if you are feeling like you're in some sort of a rut, don't stress. The worst thing that you can do is just put too much more onus on yourself and basically limit your capabilities, because you guys aren't going to be limiting any of your capabilities. You guys are going to be, you know, getting towards a common goal. That common goal is obviously, you know, getting towards an end game state, right? Depending on where you are. If you're already end game, then obviously that's going to be a different story altogether. But as I'm sort of trying to explain, and as you guys, if you've been watching me long enough, you know my long-winded answers always sort of leave people astray. But what I'm sort of trying to get at is you stick to a plan, you stick to a structure. Soon enough, you guys are going to get to a point where you're going to be adequately placed, you know, in the game and positionally set up in the game to, you know, to achieve greatness. I guess that's the biggest motivator. If I am at all any sort of motivator to any of you guys, look, I hope my words of wisdom, or you know, lack of thereof, would help some of you guys, I guess. But that's the way it is. All right, let's just continue on here. Where are we at? We're about 18 minutes into this video, which is not too bad. How am I doing with durability? This is about to break as well. I should have brought another pickaxe with me downstairs here. This is going to go. It's going to let go pretty soon, actually, unfortunately. And I've still got more stuff to mine here too, so that is about done. And there we go. I thought so. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up what I've missed out over here. I feel like there's the chest over here. Yes, there is. So we'll pick up and collect all of that. But like I said, I'm going to sort of try and, you know, and go all the way to the end of this battle pass as well. So I'll try my best at it, see how we go. If I don't make it, look, I don't make it. You know, it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't have a pickaxe here. Oh, well, that's unfortunate, but I've got to pick up everything else. So there's just a few more nodes of what do you call it, of ores down there. So that's all I have to really go ahead and collect. But as you can see here, this is what I've got, and yes, it's all a mix of everything in terms of loot and whatnot. But at least you guys get to see what I got, and you know what else I need to sort of pick up, which is sort of downstairs. But look, what did I end up using? I think I ended up using about I'm just sort of trying to think. I think I used about probably 3.5 3 3/4 worth of armor. Weaponry, I demolished 1 Schofield, and I think pretty much close to that of a trench gun, and I used just under 1/4 of this new Schofield and a little bit of, I would say close to half of the humpback shotgun that I've got here as well. I did die once as well, as you guys know if you watched the previous video as well, so just to sort of give you guys that information up front, of course. So that's about it. I think this was a semi improvement of my first run, and again, going to from a first run to now, you got a little bit more knowledge behind you, you got a bit more data, so you can use that, and you guys and making myself a little bit more prepared. And hopefully, you know, if you guys have ran this multiple times or more than what I have also got that intel and that insight as well. So yeah, so I guess there we have it. But look guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to take a few things with me back to the wagon so I can start ferrying things across. But do let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts were. Did you enjoy it? You didn't enjoy it? Let me know your thoughts about that, and how often do you guys actually run the Burial Wilds? I'll be, you know, keen to know your answers with that as well. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video, stopping by, checking out this. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and as always I will catch you guys in the next one.